You're watching Coast Life, and today we have something super cool for you guys today. How about sailing on the Atlantic Ocean? And the person to tell us most about that is Captain Steve. So Captain Steve, you're with Sailing Alyosha? Alyosha, guys, in Ocean City. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so we take people on charters. We take them out on the ocean. We put the sails up and give them a taste of ocean sailing. Some of the trips we do actually stay behind Assateague as well because not everybody's comfortable going out on the ocean. Nice.
So how can someone sign up for this?
Well, everything's booked online. So they go to www.sailalyosha, SAILALYOSHA.com, and that is where all of our trips are available. We do a sunset cruise every night. That's very popular. Every month we do 1 or 2 moonlight cruises. People really enjoy getting out there under a full moon and sailing. It's one of my favorite things. And the bread and butter is really sailing usually around 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and during the day. And we take people out for about 2 hours, 45 minutes, and give them a taste of ocean sailing.
So you guys have like kind of big parties on there?
People do have big parties.
Okay.
That is something that happens. So we'll get bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, and things like that. That's not the focus. Is really give people a chance to see what it's like to sail a big catamaran out on the ocean. But people do rent the boat. They rent it out for private parties. And some of my favorite things we do are actually multi-generational experiences where you get mom and dad and the grandkids and everything out on the boat.
What is one of your top memories or your favorite experiences while driving this?
Well, I sailed the boat around the world, so there's plenty to choose from in terms of excitement and storms and beautiful places and things like that. But here in Ocean City, out sailing, I have to tell you, when people get the sensation of moving through the water with the engines off, and they sort of look around and say, wow, I'm sailing, this is fantastic, that is hard to beat for me.
And how did this all start? You seem very passionate about taking people on the water. So what put in your mind, I'm going to do this for people so they can have this cool experience?
After sailing the boat around the world, my kids wanted to be in Ocean City in their summers, and I had promised them after taking them out of school that I would leave them alone. And so I essentially had to come up with something to do during the summer, and I figured why not take people out sailing, something I love to do myself.
You went all across the world. Tell us about your experience.
Yeah, from 2016 to 2019, I sailed this boat around the world, and it was a great set of years, great family time, and obviously you have your share of adventures and mishaps and just really cool places you visit. Some of the best places that I've been to in the world: Madagascar and Cape Town, South Africa, Fiji. The list goes on and on. So it's just a great experience.
Is there anything else you would like to add to the people watching to make them really interested in going out on the water?
No, I think that, my website has a lot of details about seasickness. A lot of people are worried about seasickness. There's all kinds of ways to sort of prevent that. And so, taking a look at my website and reading through some of the steps you can take should help people. And then again, I have these trips that actually stay behind Assateague Island, and they're extraordinarily good for someone just wanting to get on the boat and see the boat, but not necessarily wanting to tackle sailing out in the ocean.
As we continue to sail the ocean blue, stay tuned because there's more Coast Life on the way.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Ocean City Tourism.